problem sa ating gears regarding ulit sa nomenclature ng gears natin. Let me read first the problem. A pair of spur gears having a ratio of 3 is to be used at a center distance of 10 inches. If one gear has 60 teeth and the other is 20, compute the circular pitch. Kung nagpapahanap lang ng circular pitch. So, tandaan natin pag naghahanap ng circular pitch at meron tayong given a center distance, most likely may kinalaman yung center distance natin in solving the circular pitch. So from the concept, we have derived yung center distance is related sa circular pitch by some equation. So I think na-derive natin na yun sa lecture. So I won't be showing na yung derivation, but is na gusto nyo or interested kayo with regarding sa derivation, then we will discuss it later on. So mas maganda pag live lecture. In any case, lagay lang natin yung formula ng circular pitch natin. So the center distance in terms of circular pitch is PC, quantity the sum of the number of teeth ng gear plus yung sprocket gear, yung maliit na gear, yung pinion na tinatawag, divided by yung I. So yan yung formula ng center distance when circular pitch is given. So meron tayong value ng center distance, that is 10 inches. Yung number of teeth natin is already given doon sa dalawa. 60 para sa gear at 20 para sa pinion. So yung 2 pi is constant naman. So basically this is direct sum. Pag nilagay lang natin yung values, so that is 10 inches equals PC quantity 60 plus 20 all over 2 pi. Then masasagutan na natin yung problem. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung mga problems natin sa gears is basically direct sum. The only challenge na I think meron sa gear is yung mga formulas or equation corresponding to the particular problem. Kasi iba't ibang problem, iba't ibang way of solving, diba? Depende pa kung ano yung formula na gagamitin. And also take note, yung mga units na ginagamit is very much uncertain, lalo na kapag empirical yung formula natin. Okay, so dito inches lang naman, so i-expect natin inches din yung unit na makukuha natin. Kapag prenas natin shift solve, press lang natin equals, makukuha na natin yung value ng circular pitch, that is 0.754. That is letter D. Sige, so another problem regarding spur gears. So we will be also considering or tackling gear problems na merong mga loading na problem. So sabi dito, tayo ko lang, a pinion transmitting 18 kilowatt to a mating spur gear is turning at 15 RPM and is supported on each side by a ball bearing. If the pressure angle is 25 degrees, the pitch diameter is 100 millimeters, so determine the tangential and the separating loads. So naghahanap ng tangential at ng separating load. So paano natin makukuha yung tangential separating? So sa gears, tandaan, kapag merong binigay na power or torque, yung alam natin yung power or yung torque ay related yon sa force, di ba? So alam natin power is P-naught factor. Yung torque, that is yung force times radius. Lahat ng force na makukuha sa power and torque ay tangential force. So in other words, so dun sa problem, meron kang power, tapos meron kang angular speed. So pwede nyo gamitan ng P-naught factor, makukuha nyo yung torque. Sa torque, alam natin merong force times radius. Pero yung force na nandoon sa torque na yun, sa formula ng torque, ay tangential force. Ibig sabihin, basta meron kang power sa gear na problem, actually kahit saan, pag naghanap ng tangential force, laging kukunin sa P-naught factor, sa power, or pwede rin sa torque. So in this case, sa power natin kukunin since yun yung given. So yung power, sabi nga natin, is P-naught factor. Then yung torque natin, so yung N is given, power is given. yung torque natin is yun yung tangential force times yung radius. So since yung radius ay hindi binigay, instead ang binigay ay diameter, then yung radius natin is magiging diameter over. So divided by yung factor ginagamit natin dun sa home machine design natin. Okay, so lagay lang natin yung values. So power is given, that is 18 kilowatts. And so 18 kilowatts. Then meron tayong N, that is 1,500 RPM. Yung kailangan natin tangential loading. So the diameter is given, then yung 100 milliliters. The factor is yung constant for our conversion factor. Lagay lang natin yung values. So since kilowatts to, RPM, tas millimeters, yung factor na gagamitin ay SI. So that's 9.59 times 10 raised to 6. So lagay lang natin yung values. Bali meron tayo 18 kilowatts is equivalent to, that is 1,500 RPM times the tangential loading times 100 divided by 2. So ang factor natin kapag yan ay SI, that's 9.549 times 10 raised to 6. So isi-shift solve lang natin to and press lang natin equals. Yan, so makukuha na natin agad yung tangential loading. That is equivalent to 2,291.76 tons. And so sir, paano ba natin sinisolve ang separating load? So ang separating force or separating load ay kinocompute natin by solving the radial force. So yung separating load is basically that is the radial force that is related by the tangent ng pressure inlet. So yung separating force natin yan yung radial loading. And so basically ito yung kailangan natin. So since na-compute na natin si tangential load, the pressure angle is already given, that is yung 25 degrees, then i-direct sum lang natin yan. Diba? So meron tayo dito tangent na 25 degrees, that is equivalent sa radial loading x over yung tangential loading na 291.76. Pabalikan natin yung ating calculator, then sulat lang natin yung type lang natin yung mga values natin. So divided by yung 2291.76. So simply press shift solve para sa value ng separating load natin. So makukuha natin that is 1,068.67 newtons, and from the choices, so yan lang yung nag-iisa sa 2292 na. So yun yung letter A natin.